Hello, sport fan. This is Steven here with Sports Choice Plus. I'm bringing you a very special breakdown. I'm going to be busting your bracket wide open. I'm giving you my final four, and I'm giving you my eventual final two, and then my winner right now. Before I get right into that, I want to make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel so you can get all the updates and all the breakdowns. Without further ado, let's get right into this. With the NCAA finals, for a lot of these tournaments, they crowned a lot of conference champions. They went ahead and gave teams their seeding, and you're looking at the overall bracket, the North, the South, the East, the West. It's filled with action all over. This is one of the most interesting years for college basketball, where we've seen several number ones lose, where every week this number one's losing, that number one's losing, this number one's losing, that number one is losing. But now it's time for the NCAA tournament. I think that now everything is ratcheted up. That pressure is ratcheted up, and March Madness is here, ladies and gentlemen. When I looked at these brackets and I looked at so many different variations and the injuries and everybody that's there, I'm giving you my final four picks. My final four picks. And when I'm looking at the number one seeds, you're looking at Houston, Kansas, Purdue, Alabama. That is my number one as far as 1-1-1-1. I think that all four of these teams have the chance to make the Final Four. I'm picking all four of these teams to make the Final Four. Let's start off with Houston. Houston had a pretty good year. When you're looking at everything that went on with them, they had a couple of injuries. They played up and down, but for the most part, they were upset by a talented Memphis team. Memphis didn't have the best of the years, but they were a talented basketball team with a lot of different talent all over the place. They got caught slipping. That woke them up. I believe that loss woke them up. That number one seed is going to be secure in that. Looking at number two, you're looking at Kansas. Kansas, Bill Self's coming back. You're having injury players come back. You're having this team gel at the right time. Even though they didn't win out and do everything you thought they would, having Bill Self on that sideline is something different. Having a championship pedigree coach on your sideline is different. And I think that these kids at Kansas respond when he's there. I think that his leadership, his guidance, he's been there, done it, got a T-shirt for it. And you saw the Mario Chalmers video where he went and spoke to those guys and talked about the legacy of what they're going to leave behind. That's an inspired team to me. I think that is going to light their fire. You're looking at Purdue. Obviously, Purdue has a lot of playmakers on there. They just got some savvy basketball players. Scrappy, tough, play defense. That's Purdue. That's what's going to keep them in there. And finally, you got Alabama. Alabama has one of the best players in the country. If it wasn't for the unicorn that's playing overseas, he possibly could be the number one overall pick. But you're looking at their size, their ability to play defense, their ability to be scrappy. I think Alabama is going to be tough. My final is going to be the University of Alabama versus Kansas. And I have University of Alabama winning that matchup. I think that both these teams are talented from the standpoint of Alabama and Kansas, but I think that the star power, the top-heavy star power for Alabama outweighs the star power for Kansas, and I think Alabama is your NCAA champion. This is me busting open your bracket. Get in the comment section below. Tell me your Final Four, and tell me your winner matchup. Just the Final Four and who you have going on to the finals and winning. Definitely check out Sports Choice Plus for all the breakdowns and all the updates. We'll see you on the next video.